Here we go. Looks like we are live, ladies and gentlemen. All right. I can't even see the results of the poll. I see I put a poll up, but I see somebody voted. I can't see nothing else. I literally can't see nothing else. Let's see. I think when I reset it, it's gonna give me um the totals and everything from the poll. What's going on, everybody? Man, this is gonna be real quick. Um, just wanted to kind of power off something. Well, I powered off. But anyway, just gonna be real quick. Just jumping on, seeing how everybody's doing, man. I'm actually in the middle of cooking dinner, getting stuff together for the wifey. You know what I'm saying? So, we're gonna see what's happening here. Um, and I feel greasy. Dang, I feel greasy. It's been a rough day though. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't feeling well the last couple of days. Um, but I'm trying to soldier through it. And cheers to everybody trying to get me a little bit of, you know, stomach feel good. But yeah, man. That might have been a mistake. I don't know for sure. We'll know in a little bit. We'll know in a little bit. But what's going on, everybody? Man, y'all drop y'all send today in the chat, man. Like I said, I'm not gonna be in here too long. Um, let me see if I can see anything from the poll because right now it's not gonna let me see a whole lot. Let me see if I can go to my what you call it here. There we go. Let me see. Now, let's see if it's going to give me the poll. It does not. It does not give me the poll. Pause. I got to see what's going on with that, man. I thought the poll, I mean, I see where the poll is, but I don't know what's happening with it. But anyway, y'all make sure to hit the like button, man. I might actually be getting chats in and don't even see them, which is possible. That's very possible. If you're in here, make sure, man, you drop it in the chat, man. Tell me that you're here. All right. All messages available. There we go. Let's see. What should be the next video to drop? Yeah, Mandarino de Sicilia already is getting 100% of the vote, which that video is already queued and ready. So I mean, it's literally been done probably about 2-3 weeks. So yeah. Beauty of Sin, what's going on? What's going on, man? I couldn't see anything at first because of the way that it was set up. For some reason, it wouldn't even let me see what was going on in the chat. JR said, salute to you, my brother. Senator today, Tariq by Odemo. Odemo, that sounds like some gangster shit. Odemo. Odemo. Okay, I can see it now on here. It wasn't even letting me see it at first. But man, so today was a day, right? I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna sit on here too long, because I'm like multitasking right now. But came home, had a little scent meal, and was not expecting it at all here. Um, Joel, what's going on? City today, Serge Lutens, Dans de Blue, Que Petit in the sparkling blue. Is that a blue fragrance? If it's a blue fragrance, I'm down for it, man. Because I need to get the Ancre Femme. Um, I was waiting on the fall scent run for that. So um that's another one from that house that I want to explore. If that's a blue, I definitely want to explore it. Speaking of blues, this came in today. This is Panucci, well, Dumont actually, but Panucci Soprano Ice. So yeah, this one came in today, guys, and I'm just kind of like, I'm interested in seeing what it's about, man. This is not going to be this is kind of almost an impromptu first impressions on this thing. Just want to see what it's about. Because this thing I've been waiting on for like a couple of months because they were running Dumont. Oh, box feels interesting. If you know anything about this fragrance, Dumont had been kind of like they had this whole ad campaign on Instagram where they were like, like legit. Um, it was like a pool party and all this kind of stuff they were going on and saying how wonderfully special this scent was. Let me make sure the mic didn't fall off. So I sure was about to knock it off my face. But how wonderfully great the scent was, and perfect for the pool and sparkling. And I was like, oh, that sounds like my alley. So went ahead and thank you for getting this sent to me, by the way. Joel says blue with incense in it, but not like Aqua di Gio Profumo, in my opinion. So, one of my favorite blues that have kind of a smoky incense to it is that low 7 cobalt. With that black currant, it's got kind of a little bit of an incensey smokiness to it. So I'm wondering if it's anything like that. Aquawood has the incense too, but I almost go back and forth with considering Aquawood a blue, right? But if it's anything like that one, like Cobalt, I'm down for it, man. Beauty of Sis says, how do you feel about Mancera French Riviera? I heard that shit smell feminine. No, not really, man. So what it is, a lot of people take that impression of it because it does use white flowers, it uses tiara flower. But it's more of like a sunscreeny type of fresh scent. I like it a lot. Matter of fact, it is one of the ones that I am adding to the collection. I went through like a 10 ml decan of it initially because I said I wasn't gonna bring it in last year, but I have a rule where I don't really bring a fragrance in until I'm done with the decant, with the big decan of it. Usually, now I do make exceptions for Manceras a lot. I was gonna go ahead and bring French Riviera in, but then I saw that they're dropping intense French Riviera, so I'm really interested in that. But I love French Riviera. My wife loves French Riviera on me. She feels like it's just a fresh, almost kind of soapy, but really kind of just a nice sunscreeny style of fragrance. It's perfect for like beach wear. I like it a lot, man. So, and a lot of times, man, people get into like this smells feminine or this and that and this and that. But you know what? It really kind of like, so there's two schools of thought on that. And I'm about to get into that right quick because it really does. I really do see people talk about this a lot. One of my favorite fragrances, man, recently, one of my most complimented fragrances recently, in recent memory, man, over the last 2-3 years, is Mancera's Precious Oud. Precious Oud is one of those fragrances that some people say kind of comes across as feminine, although it has that whiskey in there and that oud that really kind of masculine up that thing a little bit. But some people are like, oh, it's more feminine. But it's a compliment getter. You'll find a lot of fragrances, man, that people say lean feminine are like your biggest compliment grabbers, right? That are out there. That being said, a lot of times there are certain notes. Like there's a big thing in the fragrance community about going with florals because they think that florals come across as feminine. No, not necessarily, man. Um, most fragrances have some sort of floral component to it. Geranium is one, and people talk about florals all day, man. But one of the best florals you can have as a man in your collection is something that has geranium in it, man, because it gives like a fresh minty kind of vibe to your fragrance, and it kind of fills the end with almost like a slightly woody type of vibe. So, man, I would say go for it if you are interested in that DNA, you can't go wrong with it. I'm just telling you, you can't go wrong with it. Sample first if you have a reservation about it. But definitely, you can't go wrong with it, man. And Ross over at TLTG, that's his favorite fragrance. Like I want to say it's like his favorite fragrance ever. It's close. All right, so this is the Soprano Ice box here. It's got like an internal box, which is interesting here that it has that internal, like, watch this. Oh, up. It's falling out. It's falling out. Okay, so I guess it's supposed to kind of press into there, and of course it's gonna fall out of here. Just that little imprint right there, foam imprint. Um, Outside of the box is interesting though. This is like a more dense cardboard kind of vibe. Not woody style, but much more dense cardboard. Okay. So this is the bottle here, man. This is interesting. So I wanted to get my nose on this because Dumont is known for making some like strong, lasting style of fragrances, man. And this, from everything that I've seen, on this, should be no exception. I'm very interested in seeing what this is about, man. We get to the chat right quick. Let's see. See, I say Gator said of the day, Akon by Kajal. I got Akon over there, man, and I still have yet to put my nose on it. It's one of those that was supposed to be on the decant dive, and I just hadn't got to it yet, man. It's coming. It's coming, man. But let me see what it's about. So this is the bottle here. I might turn the light up a little bit so you can see it better, but it's interesting. Okay, let me get this what you call it here. Um I see that Mandarino de Sicilia dropped down to 50, so some other people are voting for some other stuff on on this video. So, all right, let's see what we got here on this. There we go. All right. So, I'm interested because I know Ross had mentioned it the other day. Like I had already had this thing ordered, where I was trying to order it, and because I had been looking for it for the last few months, and Ross was mentioning that it kind of struck him as like a Weiler parfum mixed with some aquatics or whatever. So hmm, I can get that. I get that. I get that because you got. I don't have the note breakdown in front of me, but you're definitely getting what kind of comes across as like an apple in here, but it's smooth. But at the same time, it doesn't have the maturity. That's a weird way to say it, but it doesn't have the maturity of Weiler Parfum. But at the same time, it has a lot of the aspects of that, right? Hmm. I like it a lot. So it's super fresh. That is the first thing that kind of peeks out to me. The apple. Now if it's got apple in it, I love it. And this definitely does have some of that in there. I might be picking up some geranium too, because or some lavender. That might be a lavender. I'm gonna have to pull up the notes on this thing. Let's see what we got. Ricky Garrett, Gator, said of the day, supremacy in heaven. Nice one, man. Wearing Hawas ice after shower to bed. Hawas ice is a nice little cooling factor on that thing, man. That might be a nice little bedtime sin for you, dude. Um, just to kind of get the rest of the day off of you, especially after you just rocked the supremacy in heaven, man. Which is a good scent, man. People don't talk about that one enough, but it is, to me, is one of the better interpretations of that Silver Mountain Water DNA. He said, "Can't wait, Gator, to see your reaction to Akon. I think you're going to be wow. I probably will because I hear a lot about that one. Hmm. Okay, so I'm getting into this. I kind of like this. It's not quite mentholic, but it's given almost like a cooling kind of mentholic kind of vibe to it. Hmm. What I have on my skin? I washed my hands earlier. Scent of the day was um Herbal Aquatica, by the way, from Mancera. So we'll go ahead and spray this on the arm. I had washed my hands a little bit earlier, so let's see what we got here. Hmm. This is interesting because it does have, and I keep saying it's almost like a mentholic kind of note underpinning, kinda. But there is some kind of cooling factor going on here. If it's not quite mentholic, it's in that vein. Whatever is used, hmm, it's fruity too. It's got a little bit of that fruit, and that's got to be an apple in there. Let me see if I can pull some notes up on this thing, man. Because I like that. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. I bet you there's no notes on it. I bet you there's no notes on this thing. Da, 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 da. All right, let's see. Soprano. All right, it's Dumont. All right. And top notes are ginger. Okay, got that definitely. Bergamot, grapefruit, aldehydic. Yeah, you can pick up the aldehydes in here definitely. That's probably where the coolant. What the fuck was that? Oh, that was I smelled too far down the arm. That was the herbal aquatica. The mix of them was kind of like, what the hell? Heart notes are apple. Yeah, incense, geranium, lavender, pick both of those out, and ambery. I can tell it does probably have some ambery nature in the dry down. And then the base notes are musk, vanilla, sandalwood. You already got me a sandalwood. When you put sandalwood in the fragrance, you already got me. Patchouli and balsamic. So yeah, I can feel. I don't pick up the patchouli or anything like that just yet, but I can see where that's probably going to be the thing with this one. Yeah, I can kind of pick it up in the background already a little bit. This is interesting. This one is really interesting, man. This is good. This is really, really good. I like y'all already know if I like some apple in my fragrances. So when I pick that apple up, you're already winning. But then you threw a little bit of geranium and lavender in there, man, to really kind of amp up the freshness in here. That also kind of probably is why I'm getting a little bit of that minty, hinty of minty kind of thing in here. The aldehydes in here are what's kind of making this thing a little bit juicy, and probably that adding a little bit of the cooling factor in here too. Hmm. But it does, and I think, and I'm picking it up right now. I'm picking up a slight bit of an aquatic nature to this, and I think I remember Ross saying something about that too on this one. Yeah, and it's I don't even know if it's an aquatic so much. I think it is that ambery side, and I'm starting to pick it up now. But it gives an aquatic vibe to this thing. But it's I like. I like. I like this. I really like this, man. This is nice. Let's see. Kicks Griffey, what's going on? What's happening with you, man? Let me see here. Yeah, definitely hit the thumbs up. Appreciate that, Joel. Gator chat said today, imagination inspired, layered with Kajal Shiaki Gold. Ooh, that sounds nice. Okay. Yak Mob, yeah. TLTG reviews. What's going on, Ross? I'm just talking about you. He said the hell happened to my first comment. I don't know. That's weird. That's weird. See, I don't know what happened there at all, man. He said everybody live tonight. I think everybody is live tonight, man. I was just jumping in right quick because I just got Dumont Ice in. And Ross, man, I was just talking about what you were saying. This is my jam. And I think I said that when you first saw, I was like, that sounds like my jam. A Y with a little bit of an aquatic vibe to it. Oh man, this is sin of the day tomorrow. Because I was gonna go ahead and do a little bit of the cheering. No, I think I'm gonna go ahead and rock this tomorrow and try to get this one out here and see, because I want to experience this one, because right now I'm definitely getting a lot of that the amber starting to creep up a little bit. This is nice. This is really, really nice. This is really nice. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I see you saying hi to everybody out there, man. This is really, really good, man. This is one that I am. Oh man, I can't wait. I can't wait to rock this one tomorrow. It's been so. There's two fragrances that I have been, well, three that I have been just waiting to wear, and I haven't been able to wear. Is this one now? But this one's gonna get worn tomorrow. This one, seraphimmusk. This is one that I have yet to actually sit down and wear, and it sucks because it's just it. I'm waiting on a good rainy day to put it on, because it really does lend itself to being a more cool weather scent, I think. And just me just sitting around just spraying it on because I smell it constantly when I'm walking in and out of the room. I like the way, and then when I did kind of throw it on the arms the other day, the way that the vanilla kind of started to creep up at that like 2 hour dry down, and I'm starting to pick it up in the background, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is gonna be my jam when it comes to the fall, man. I'm gonna love it. I already know it. This was added to that, definitely. And this guy right here, this is that Game of Spades Emerald. Yeah, those three. And now, like I said, tomorrow, this is gonna be the one. This is gonna be the one, man. Kicks nice subject tonight. Oh man, you live, Kicks? I just jumped in. You said it gets very balsamic in the deep dry down. I can tell. I can already tell. It's a bit creamy too. I can see that too. The Andrew Toole, it said, if I want Lemicite clone, is it best to go with Jean Lowe or Luciano? Instead, look for something more in the Tiger vibrato style like Tarothi Blue or Maison Alzheimer Majesty. So I am partial to the Luciano Magnitude. And you can tell I'm partial to Luciano Magnitude because if you look at this bottle, you can see the dent. This ain't even a dent anymore. This is literally like, oh, you need to go ahead and get another bottle of this. Now, this is not all just me wearing it. I've also had, I've given it away to my brother, and my brother loves it. Man. Like it really does. It's a very high compliment factor with that one. It's a little bit sweeter than what you would get in Lemicite, just tad bit sweeter, but it has around the same longevity. I think Lemicite has a little bit longer longevity on it, but that one has a good 8 hours, 8 to 12, I mean 8 to 10. Sorry, as longevity goes on there. The quality is not Lemicite quality, right? But I prefer it over the Jean Lowe Immortel. I prefer it over some of the other ones that are out there, actually. And even though I think Anash's Linfinite is a better clone of it, I think that this one is actually the one that I would go with just because for some reason, that little bit of added sweetness, which you may think is, oh, it's just not accurate. But that little bit of added sweetness, that's that little twist on it, actually makes that thing better. And like I said, I get tons of compliments anytime I wear that one, man. Let's see. Say Gator 100% after the rain. This fire. That's when I tried it the first time. Seraphimmusk. Yeah, it's supposed to rain this weekend. I'm definitely throwing it on, man. Say Gator in 25 minutes, not now. Oh yeah. Say too late for my old ass Kicks. Oh man, look, yeah, Kicks, you going on late. I'm about to jump on with you in a little bit, man. I'm gonna go ahead and get off. Say I'm going to bed in 20 minutes. It's a dang Ross. Gotta remember, gotta be up at 4:45 a.m. Yeah, I'm about to get off of here myself. But I had to jump on here, man. I appreciate everybody for jumping in and chatting. Ross, Kicks, man, everybody that's in here right now. I'm going through the chat, man. Ricky Garrett, what's happening with you, man? JR in the building. Like I'm going through the whole scroll here in a second. Andrew Toole, man, I just sent you an email too as well, man. So be looking at that. And then let's see, going back through. Beauty of Sense was in here for a little bit, man. I don't know what happened. I thought he was running back and forth. CR Saint was in the building. So everybody, this is good. This is good. I am probably about to spray it on again. But let me get off of here, guys. Man, make sure that y'all like the video on the way out of here, man. I might jump back on to tell you about my experience with this one tomorrow, man. In the meantime, guys, however you're doing it, whatever you're doing, however you're doing it, make sure you make today the best day ever on purpose. Peace out. Let me not burn the dinner. Peace out, everybody. Peace out, Roll.